Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and just to get it out of the way, just so that I don't forget and I can focus on the spotlight for the rest of the episode, I rolled a 3, so we're going piano solos. Alright, got it? Good, let's do this. So, last time I did Flame Cross, and I almost didn't even get through the friggin' episode. Because Flame Frost, outside of being kinda quick, really sucks. And I'm sorry if there are those of you out there that really like Flame Frost. You're like, that's part of my favorite spell combo. How dare you? Sorry. I got nothing for this one. And I'm not going to try to justify it. I'm just going to say, yeah, sorry, not for me. So, this time, we're going to be doing Flame Burst. Flame Burst is one of the charge basics, which means, of course, that you can do that. Now, already with Flame Burst, you can tell that we've got a lot more range to work with. It doesn't reach out as far, but it's got a much greater sideways hitbox. This practically has a 180-degree hitbox. Not entirely, but look at that. I can stand almost right next to the guy. Like, there's like a 5 to 10 degree area of clearance that I can't hit. And it actually goes pretty far, so there you go. You can actually hit pretty far in all directions with Flame Burst. Sorry, I needed my strawberry lemonade fix. So, with all that having been said, what else can we glean about Flame Burst? Well, let's look at its damage. You've already been looking at the damage, but let's just go over it, officially, so we know what we're looking at. So, your first hit does 8. Second hit does 8. So then your third hit does 16, which, for a basic, that's not bad single hit damage. That's right, birds. Alright, Riku's just having a field day yelling at me. So now what does the charged hit do? 32. You just get straight up double the damage on that final hit, plus more range. It's amazing. If you have the time to pull off the charge, there's really no reason not to. Now, when it's enhanced, the charge final blast burns enemies and destroys enemy projectiles, which is real nice. Let's go ahead and pick up that mirror. Sorry. So as you can see, the damage doesn't get any greater. Well, it says 34, but that was actually the first tick of the burn damage. But anyway, that fully means that after the burn damage, you're looking at 64 damage on your basic combo. Yeah, pretty impressive for a basic. Sorry, I'm still just kind of getting it. I'm having issues. I apologize. Now, this does count as, like, if you look at the stats on it, I called it Flame Burst. I'm sorry, it's Flame Strike. Whoops! Guys, you're supposed to correct me when I do stupid things. But it counts as melee, so you can get your Dark Katana builds going with this bad boy. I'm having issues. And although I would probably recommend Spark Contact before this, if you find Dark Katana just while you're out and about, you can make good use of it that way. I'm not going to tell you anything about the candies you haven't already heard. Maybe this is why I don't really do much with the candies. This is a pretty good one for Cabby's cotton candy. Pretty awful for Cabby's citrus sweets, and everything else is kind of all around. Now, Sidewinder's badge comparison. So, the damage, no matter what, will be... Well, not no matter what, but the damage will be the same whether it's enhanced or not. So let's have a look. So, that's 8 plus 2, so your first 2 hits are doing 10. So what is the last hit doing? A critical hit, which makes it difficult for me to read the damage. 16 and 4. So 10, 10, 20. Not bad. 40 damage. Now, what does the last hit do? 32 plus 8. That is ridiculous. Like there is no other way I can say that. That is bonkers. To be able to do that kind of damage with a basic is incredible. And you will definitely get your money's worth out of this one. Also keep in mind that when it's enhanced, it burns, which, yeah, it doesn't mean anything against, say, Zeal or Hermooks, but it means the world against someone like, well, anyone else. So that little bit of extra damage can oftentimes be the difference between defeating an enemy and getting kicked around. So all in all, the numbers, the range, the versatility, that all checks out pretty nicely, but now it's time to see how this bad boy works in actual combat. And I think for purposes of this one, let's see, rule would kind of be... Like, okay, so if you're going to use a Dark Katana build with Flame Strike, again, I would rather do it with Spark Contact or Ice Dagger, but if you're going to do it with Flame Strike, use Awe. Awe or Shift, really. Well, no, Awe or Hope. But for just straight-up general use, you're probably going to get the greatest results out of the Rule Robe, just to really get the most out of the higher single-hit damage. See, it goes from 16 to 18 plus 5. Yeah. But I think as per usual, I'm going to take the Hope Robe. Now we need to figure out the rest of our build. So the obvious thing that you really would want to take with this... Hold on while I finish my strawberry lemonade. The relic you'd really want to take with this is the Chrono Glove. I am not going to take the Chrono Glove, but yeah, with Flame Strike, it's one of those things where if you're using it, you find it in a run, it's nearly an auto take. And if you're building something from it from the beginning, like this, it's almost always going to be Chrono Glove or just something to further maximize the damage. Matter of fact, why don't I go ahead and do the Rule Robe? I haven't used that one in a while, and Hope is getting a little overdone. So we'll take this, but I'm not going to take the Chrono Glove. Alright, then the question becomes, what do we use with the rest of our build? How about we use Frost Feint as a way to keep some attention off of us? And now we just kind of go for something more general use. And if we're going to be going for damage, then let's make sure that what we take does a good job at doing that. We're going to take Radiant Knockout. Then what do we take as our SIG? I could go Exploding Fireball. There's fire, lightning, and a little bit of ice on top of it just to keep enemies off my butt. Well, let's see what else we've got. That's not bad. Shattering Strike would almost be better. That one's okay. Balestar works pretty well with power, so does Glacial Cross. Tell you what, why don't I go with my first idea and just go Exploding Fireball. So we got Flame Strike, Exploding Fireball, Hammer Whack, and yeah, I think we're good. Except for I didn't choose my starting relic. Let me go back and take care of that. Alright, this time around... Let's see... I want to choose something that, whereas it's not going to be like the absolute best option for it, it's still a good option. So I'm intentionally looking away from the Chrono Glove. And I should probably also look away from the Sidewinder's badge because, as per usual, when I'm making my builds, I want to show you guys what is possible. I want to show you guys what is possible without the top tier choices, so that when you go to make your own builds, if you want to use those top tier choices, then you know what you have. Then you know what you have to look forward to. Tell you what, why don't I take Jade's Chakra Locket, just because that's a decent all-purpose defensive option, and we'll see if we can't get ourselves something nice and good. Honestly, I don't care where I start, so we're just gonna go. Real quick. Ooh, what does the book do? No, that seems awful. Nah, I'm just gonna go. Oh, there's Zeal in spot 3 again, just reminding me that, hey, she's there. For some reason, Zeal has been the level 3 spot holder for a while now. Oh, I forgot to talk about the knockback on this spell. As you can see, the knockback on this spell is actually pretty decent. So if your best option is if your best option for taking out an enemy is to use the pits to your advantage, that's actually not a bad option with this one. Hello, Doctor. Okay, well, we need to hope for Radiant Knockout to show up as one of Iris's choices, because otherwise we get nothing. We get nothing. We lose. Good day, sir. Ow. See, with Flame Burst, your better option when it comes to enemies charging at you is oftentimes just have the Flame Burst going, just because of the incredible range that it has. Its amazing coverage just makes it so strong. And now we can use it to start burning people. Unfortunately, no Radiant Knockout, so yeah. And because of who my opponents are, I want water, or temporarily I want wind. Alright, I'm gonna grab the Tears of Midas, and hopefully we make enough money to pick up our beloved Horsehead. Because a little bit of extra movement speed and the ability to reach sprint faster that just makes traversal faster, easier, and also makes dodge chances a lot safer. Oh, and in case you just missed that there, with Flame Strike active and... Yeah, you have incredible cover with Flame Strike. Like, you really shouldn't have too many problems keeping things off your ass. Like, in case you missed it, I actually more or less outranged the Lancers. Now, obviously, you're not going to be outranging the archers or the mages, but if you can outrange the Lancers, then you should be having a pretty easy time. Just make sure that you're being careful of what you're doing. Don't just, like, throw yourself at things because you have Flame Strike. But yeah, as you can see, the coverage that you get with Flame Strike is pretty incredible. I'd say so far so good. We're having a pretty decent run. But again, just the first floor. Let's not let our hubris get a hold of us. If there's one thing we don't want to be right now, is Bobby Kotick. We don't want to be Bobby Kotick. By the way, some of you who've been watching my channel for a while have probably picked up on the idea that I really like to take the piss out of Activision Blizzard. And to that I say, I'm sorry, they fucking deserve it. Just about every executive working in that company is a reprehensible piece of scum. They absolutely deserve the roasting that they're getting. I don't feel sorry for them one bit. I say good, fuck them. Yeah, you have so much coverage with Flame Strike. It's so easy just to strike things out of your way. What is that? Was that a burn mark in midair? Did I just hit the air so hard that I left a scorch mark in space? I suddenly feel very good about myself. Unfortunately, Iris is under the impression that I'm still doing previous week's Arcana spotlights, so no fun for me. Like I said, the knockback on this is good enough that you can use it to strike people into pits. Like, Flame Strike is actually... I keep wanting to call it Flame Burst, but yeah, Flame Strike is actually really good at that. Considering what I'm using, that's actually not bad. Ew. So it's a good thing that I like Flame Strike as much as I do, otherwise this run would be looking much different. Because we're not getting very good relics, and we're certainly not getting much in the way of Arcana help. So we're just gonna have to hope that in future floors we get the things that we need. And I'm also hoping that Nox is at the Ruby portal, because if he's not, then there we go. Not a bad treasure room fight. Alright, where is the red portal? Oh, it's over there. I don't even have a portal to rely on this time. Like you probably also saw, but because of the range of Flame Strike, I actually had no problem with that, like, cross-shaped room with the beam Cyclopses. You know, the room that's notorious for just roasting my ass. There we go. Get that little extra burn damage going. I mean, this move is awful, but I may as well take it just because it's free and there's no real good reason not to take it. I mean, aside from the idea that I'm not really going to use it. I missed with the hammer. I have greater range with my basic than I do with my stupid hammer. It's not even fair. I will take that, though. Now, whereas I did praise Flamecross's speed, obviously this one isn't much slower, and you're getting much more out of it. Ow. One, two, three. Beautiful. Ooh, bouncing bubble. Oh, I am happy to have that. And it starts upgraded, obviously, because I got it from a boss drop. Is this why? Is this why Iris is just offering me like random garbage because she knows what I'm gonna get from boss drops and is just going, yeah, you'll do better off. God, I hate these guys. And of course, Atlas's moves are already giving me a run for my money because of their weird range and the unfair rules by which they work. Half of them can poison, the other half put up dumb fuck invincibility shields. Give me that. The one good side about getting beat up, though, is that because of the Tears of Might, is I get money for that. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't a mimic. I'd have been so mad if I didn't even get a chance to move and all of a sudden, mimic! Ah! I will swallow your soul! Get the trigger. Get an axe. For those of you wondering, Dark Sage, how did you pull off such a good Deadite impression? Well, it's years of practicing weird voices, and what can I say? I'm just good at it. For those of you who are wondering what the hell a Deadite is, Evil Dead, or more importantly, Army of Darkness. Go watch that. It's one of the reasons why those of us who love Bruce Campbell so much. We all love Ash Williams, and part of the reason why Duke Nukem has part of the personality he has is because of that character. In case you're wondering where Duke Nukem gets the line "Hail to the King, baby," then there you go. Doesn't get. I can't put that in any subtler terms, nor do I want to. Thank you for the health. Yeah, Tears of Midas is doing a good job of, repaying me for playing poorly. Now, to be fair, I could also just be being overly harsh on myself. It might not be that I'm playing poorly, it might just be that I'm, either making mistakes or, maybe I'm just playing well and there's just a lot to think about. Hello, hon, what do you have for me? Well, we're gonna upgrade that, that's for sure. By the way, for those of you putting together your melee fire builds, Flame Breath also counts as melee. Just so we're all on the same page. Yeah, what the hell, I'll grab that. Yeah, what the hell, I'll grab that. Okay, now I have 2 reasons to go around and explore every little square inch of the map. Not to mention a few circle inches as well. Dark Sage, do you mean cubic inch? No, I'm trying to make a dad joke, okay? Shut up. Alright, where's the last 2% of the map, just to make sure I get everything that I can from this? Should be up here. Well, that's part of it. Where's the rest? Probably south. Here's some of it. It's 99%. I see the rest. It's right there next to Iris. So I probably should have just gone through the portal, but oh well. Ooh, you've got some range. just gonna leave that be for now, actually. 246 damage. Ugh. I was doing so good on the floor before. And then enemies got the ability to poison and reflect my damn attacks. Beautiful. Sweet. That was a good fight. I like that one. And I'm sure you're now seeing that the range on Flame Strike just gives it so much more wiggle room. Like, there's so much you can do with it. Oof, I love the coverage of Flame Strike. And those of you who have been watching my channel for a while know that one of the things I really look for when it comes to usefulness of an Arcana is how reliable it is. And the magic word, of course, is consistency. If I can count on something to do what I want it to do just about every time, then I will find use for it. And with this one, you don't have to charge it up all the way every time in order to get good use out of it. Which is one of the problems that I have with Obsidian Splitter. I honestly didn't even see the poison pool there. Like, I noticed it after I stepped in and said, oh, that's gonna be a problem. Fortunately, it was a problem for the enemies too, especially thanks to their kind of crappy pathfinding AI. But then again, if the enemies didn't wander into traps and they weren't affected by them, the game would actually probably be less interesting because of that. There's really not even anything here I want. I mean, yeah, Rooting Vine. I mean, it's on sale. I'll grab it. One last thing I want to do on this level before I go. You are on sale. I can bring you over to Nocturne and see if our boy is willing to let us grab something a little bit more useful for the upcoming fights. Kind of? There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the changes that they made to that fight, because now, instead of being able to just swing in there with a melee move, you have to pretty much have range before you even get into that fight, or you're just done. Those stupid buzzsaw guys have... Okay, so here's a term that some of you probably don't know, but the term hit scan. It basically is a term that's used for weapons typically that have long-lasting hitboxes that are always active. The term is most well known because of the use of that type of, you know, hitbox technology in old FPS games. And that's essentially what those buzzsaw guys have going for them, is something that acts like that. And I'm just gonna straight up say no. No, I don't like it. It's not fun. It just turns an entire area into an impenetrable wall. Now, both my basic and my signature are fire-based here, so this is... Ow. This is going to be an interesting challenge, and that was just really stupid. But because my basic is melee-based... that also means that Cardus Prime will do a good job of just racking up hits and damage. So, I've got a plan. I'm just gonna grab that, I know I want it. No use in trying to pretend like I'm not gonna pick it up. It's like, oh, but I could be spending money on Iris. To be fair, unless she has Tidal Bird or Tidal Blast, I'm probably not going to care. Oh, Cardus Prime, you are so good. Aha! We have got you! You are surrounded! No, I don't think I am. Yeah, I didn't think she was going to have anything just ridiculous. I mean, she's got twin turbines, to be fair, but I'm not sure I'm going to need that. I think I like what I have. Also, let's not be dumb, let's take the portal back. Alright, so we've got another direction to go over here. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys are wondering how Cardus Prime works with the Ultra Combo setup, it is a good. Went hammer time right into a goddamn fireball. It's not my proudest moment, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we still have yet to figure out who's at the red portal. There we go. And I haven't seen a single cursed relic yet this game. I'm still not gonna pick one up. These ones suck. Yeah, you heard me. Hell with you. Alright, so let's just grab another candy. So now we've got a box with bubblegum and cinnamon hots. Hey, can't fault a guy for knowing what he likes. Nice. Oh, only 99%. Man, now my... You're gonna be off by... Man, look at that. Off by like... What? 14 hundredths of a percent? Man, I'm just mad now. As you can see, it has just enough knockback to keep enemies off of you, and just enough hit stun so you can pretty reliably use your charge. Already, I can hear you saying, "Well, Dark Sage, you seem to like this one so much." This must be your favorite fire-based basic Arcana, to which I can confidently say, no, fire-based ones are just really good. With the exception of Flame Cross. I mean, you got 3 really good ones, there has to be a dud in there somewhere, right? And admittedly, I kind of let my hubris get out of control there. Die already? God damn, this fight just goes on forever. Get out of here. Are you still alive? Go away. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. I made an oopsie. Big Frozen Punch. I like it, but I'm just gonna stick with what I have. At this point, I'm better off just sticking with things that I like. On the other hand, if I've got things that I can throw away to the Mimic, I will definitely do that. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait because I can maybe accumulate some money, either buy some garbage relics or find some freebies to throw its way. Then we'll be sitting very pretty. There you go. So as you can see, just a little bit more control over what's happening on the battlefield makes a much happier me. It'll probably make you happier too. Just in general, it's a lot easier to deal with this game when the biggest challenges aren't just, trying to figure out what's actually going to hit your enemy. I mean, that's garbage, I'll buy that. That's garbage, I'll buy that. That's garbage, I'll buy that. Legendary Library, nice. That was an easy room. That was also an easy room. Trust me, I'm not complaining though. Alright, just a little bit left of the map to uncover. And I made a stupid. Alright, so now we go back to the middle, take the portal. Alright, so by all rights, we should be okay to just drop a bunch of stuff for the Mimic now. But let's do the midpoint boss here. Make sure that we have everything we can possibly feed to the dude. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that, but let's now grab the things that I want to give away. Alright, so both pieces of the Legendary Library can go, that can go, that can go. I'm keeping that, keeping that. Yeah, I'll keep it. Keep that. Keep that. And keep that. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves an adorable Mimic. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm still keeping this, that's because there is still one more shop and the possibility for cool things. Oh, and by missing out on that 1%, I missed out on 0.04% on my damage total. The horror. Owie, 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 owie. Well, that's what you get. Then again, I paid for my viewers, so it's not like I'm doing great. All right. Hey, what poisoned you? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I know that looks like a really cool kind of geometry trick. It's like, oh yeah, aim at the wall to hit your enemy anyway. That was really cool. It looks like I was flexing. That was really just me getting up once again. Alright, so can I get anything interesting for that 180? Actually, yes, the singing bowl. See? Worth it. What in the world hit me? Like, in all reality, I think that's what hit me. It's just one of those little, like, darkness globules. Yeah, there's a phrase you can play around with however you want. Darkness globule. See, now I'm kind of thinking I should have let the reactive vine mail go. What? And there we go. Another victory under the old belt, and another basic Arcana described. Honestly, I really like Flame Strike. It's, at first glance, it's really basic, but when you really dig into it, you realize just how much it's helping you, because the hitbox for Flame Strike isn't just, you know, like the center of the burst. It's the entire flame, and it makes such a difference. So yeah, really get out there, play around with Flame Strike, let me know what you think, and keep in mind, this is only the second one. There are still 2 fire-based basic Arcana to go, and if you thought I had a lot of good things to say about Flame Strike, oh, you haven't even gotten into the top 2. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that this has been informative for you, and that you'll, at the very least, share the informative part with other Wizard of Legend players, help them understand Flame Strike a little bit better. If you like what you saw, then subscribe to the video, just to this video. Don't worry about the channel, just subscribe to this video. Now, subscribe to the channel for more stuff. I'm currently working my way through a Basic Arcana Spotlight series where I'm going over the same in-depth information. Now, to be fair, when I first started, there was some information that I wasn't being very like forthcoming about, so if you want me to go back and look at anything that I might have missed for one of the others, by all means let me know, and I will make sure to include it in an update. But that's enough rambling for me. I've got to go do some laundry, so thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.